Riding your bike can serve as a good excuse to get away from the kids and the other half, but it's also a great way of spending some quality time with your nearest and dearest. With the right equipment, cycling can also be the perfect way of transporting kids from A to B. So if you're thinking about taking your kids out on the bike for the first time, stay tuned and we'll talk you through the basics. Firstly, we aren't talking kids' bikes here. If you're looking for bike buying info, click the age range below or look for the link in the video description. Up until the age of 4 or 5, small children are generally non-pedaling passengers. Fortunately, they are fairly portable with the right equipment. Probably the most well-known and popular way of adding a kid to your bike, child seats can be mounted in front or behind the rider, and usually clamp onto the frame with a sturdy mounting bracket. Child seats suit children from around 9 months or when they can sit up straight, and will be fine to use until their weight reaches around 22 kilos or 49 pounds. Remember, this is the maximum load the seat can take, but you may find it to be significantly higher than your own tolerance. Mounted high, the weight of the seat and your child will elevate the centre of mass, which will have significant effects on stability and cornering. A strong kickstand might also be a good addition to your bike to make loading them into the seat easier. Trailers aren't the cheapest option, with prices rarely dipping below £100, but they are definitely one of the best. They usually have space for 2 children, or some spare clothes and other necessities if you only have 1 seat to fill. It's important to remember that children still need to wear helmets and be strapped into a trailer. Older models mounted to the bike's chainstay, inhibiting their use on bikes with disc brakes. But most now come with an axle mount, so something to check before you buy. As with most things, the more you spend, the more features you get, like UV protective windows for example, and rain protection. Weight limits also vary, but some can take up to 45 kilos or 100 pounds. A trailer bike or tagalong is effectively half a bike that bolts onto the back of your bike via a towing arm, and will suit children from around 4 to 9 years of age, with prices starting at around £100. You can keep control of the steering and braking, but your kid gets to help with the pedalling for as long as they feel strong enough. Tagalongs usually attach to your bike's seat post and are available with different clamp sizes to suit most bikes. The upper limit of a trailer bike is weight. Your passenger shouldn't exceed half your body weight. As a cheaper alternative, you may consider picking up a trailgater, which works a bit like a tagalong, but is compatible with a regular child's bike. The trailgater mounts between your seat post and the kid's head tube, holding the front wheel off the ground, so you control the steering, but still giving the ability for them to pedal along. Available for less than £100, it'll fit most bikes with a 14 to 20 inch wheel, but is limited to a rider weight of 32 kilograms or 70 pounds. Safety always comes first, and when your kids are involved, that's doubly important. It goes without saying that children should always wear a helmet when on a bike. Obviously, you'll be doing everything possible to avoid any kind of accident while your kid is aboard. But rest assured that child seats sold in reputable outlets are rigorously tested and surprisingly resilient to collisions. In Europe, the safety standard is EN 14344, and there's test footage elsewhere on YouTube if you'd like to know how the various designs stack up in relation to each other. Also, remember it's vital that nothing, wayward clothing, feet and fingers, can go anywhere near the moving parts of your bike. All trailers have side panels to prevent this, and most seats have foot straps and side panels, but dangling laces, scarves or mittens on strings can still be a risk. Make sure too that you periodically check all your family cycling equipment for loose screws, bolts and so on. Finally, remember that cycling can affect your perception of environmental conditions. You don't feel the heat of the sun so much, so avoid sunburn by liberally applying factor 30 and/or choosing light clothing with arm and leg coverage. On cooler days, bear in mind that your kid probably won't be making as much pedaling effort as you do, if any, so he or she is going to feel the cold. Cycling with kids may seem daunting, but with the right equipment and considerations, it's easy and fun.
Don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. Let us know what you want more of on your BikeRadar in the comment section below.